Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. I've got an update for you. I've actually got a project that I'm launching. If you're in the Telegram, if you're not in the Telegram, please jump in the Telegram. Links in the description. The website for my new project is live, so we're going to check that out. The project is called XFUZION Finance. So let's hop into it right now. Here it is. The website is live. So XFUZION.finance. This is the homepage. It's pretty cool. So it's going to have a few more updates that's going to occur. So you'll see a few changes just to be a little easier on the eye, on the visual palette, make it better for everybody. So you come in. So at the moment it's pretty basic, but it's a website. Just wanted to get it out so you can have a look at it. So you got there, you got launch the DApp, and then you got the white paper. So if we jump into the white paper, so to get funds into Pulsechain, I just used the Pulsechain bridge. So if you got ETH in your wallet, you can use any bridge like Bruno X. Just bridge it over, get some ETH in your wallet, and then you can transfer your ETH over to Wrap Pulse. So that's on the Pulsechain, and then you're good to go. So you can, that's a bridge, so you can bridge it across. There's a little bit of a fee and a little bit of a wait and a little bit of gas because you're using Ethereum, of course. So let's get back over to the white paper, XFUZION Finance white paper. So you got 4 ways to earn. This is awesome. You got XFUZION, so that's a store of value token. Simply buy and hold. So XFN is the token, XFUZION. And you're just buying with Pulse. So the liquidity is Pulse and the XFUZION token. So you will actually receive reflections as well just for holding, so you can just buy and hold. You don't have to do anything with it, just hold it in your wallet and you get those reflections for doing nothing. So increased value over time, so all the tokenomics will make sure that more of the tax goes in, which we'll get into the liquidity itself. So just increasing that token value. So it does help, of course, to get in early and reap those rewards, but obviously there's risk involved. I've even written in here in the website, there's risk in the Q&As, there's risk involved with anything in DeFi, so just be aware of that. And then you got Exemplify, so depositing fresh capital. That's actually using DAO. So XFUZION's the PLS token, and DAO is for the Exemplify contract. So just $200 or more, and you receive a yield of 0.5% daily. Now, you'd find it hard in the traditional finance system to get 0.5% per day. You'd be crazy. If you find that anywhere, that's impossible. So not financial advice, of course. Do your own research. So then you got the NFTs, so they'll be coming out. So you mint your NFT to start earning yield and experience an appreciating asset. So each mint will actually increase in price as well, and you actually will get 2% referral for having that NFT. When someone on their first deposit into the Exemplify contract, you'll get 2% for having that NFT. So that's awesome. And then we'll have, of course, the pools. So you can deposit into some liquidity pools. And the main one, of course, for this DApp itself is XFUZION and PLS. So that's the main one. And then you've got some other pools there, which we'll get into. So you've got the tokenomics. So there's 1 quadrillion tokens on launch with 9 decimals. 49% is sent to the burn address. So that automatically rebalances the supply to 50% of ownership, and that is called X Quantum. And 1% is towards marketing and development. 25% is lock liquidity straight away. So the XFUZION and PLS, as I spoke about. So that's called the reserve. And 25% is for the pre-sale. So there is a countdown. So getting the audit done right now. So the audit is about a day away. If there's anything that needs to be fixed up, of course, we'll get that fixed up. Make sure it's safe. So make sure that even I would want to invest in it, and even the community will want to invest in it. So we want to make it safe. If it's not safe, I'm not launching it 100%. And then you've got the XFUZION. So this is a tokenomics. So when you buy and sell the token, so on buy and sell, there's a 10% tax. Where does that go? 5% goes to reflections for the holders. So if you hold that token, you'll get 5% of that. So every time someone buys and sells, and 5% is sent to the reserve. So adding liquidity. So concentrating into that liquidity on every buy and sell. And you've also got on the transfers 5%. So that's 3% goes to the reserve, and 2% goes to that X quantum, that burn contract. So of course, when it gets to 51%, it burns. So it burns that 1%, and it's back down 50% of the total circulating supply. So that is scarcity in its own, and it's a deflationary concept, which is awesome. So then you've got the exemplify. So that's the contract where you can deposit 200 plus of DAI, and you get that 5% daily. So 90% of that is sent to the reserve for daily payouts. 9% is sent to the revenue generation pool. So that's why as well, if you have an NFT, you can join the DAO. You can, your vote will count. So it's a community project. So to start generating that external revenue, I'll put up a couple of options and we can vote on that. So it's not going to just be me making all the decisions. I'll put that to the community so we can all decide together on the best path forward for XFUZION Finance. And yep, the 1% goes to the dev fees. Got to make some money to pay for all of this and run all the hosting, the website, and all that sort of stuff. So not here to make millions and millions of dollars, just to keep it running. As I said, even I'll be investing in this. So 2% is to the referral bonus, and that's on the initial deposit. So when someone gets into that contract, NFT holders will get that 2%. And then you have, every time you withdraw, then that actually comes off your balance. So that's a slice off your balance. So it's not going to keep going to the moon and you're going to keep claim, and the contract's going to go down to zero. Every time you claim, just know that it's going to come off your balance and it's going to lower that. So there'll be a low amount, earning 5% daily. And then, yep, NFT holder perks, which I probably already covered because I wrote this, I know it. Yep, you got governance voting rights, as I said, and your increased NFT value. So each mint will be increased in value, and then your referral bonus. And then 95% every time someone purchases an NFT, 95% of that is sent to the reserve pool, and 5% is sent to the X quantum contract. So then you got your pairs. So that's the pairs at the moment. So you've got, of course, XFUZION and Pulse LP, you've got DAO and Wrap Pulse, USDC and Pulse, Pulsex and Pulse, Pulsex and Wrapped Pulse, and Hex and Wrap Pulse LP. So got some options there. So you got a lot of stable coins to help the price as well. And then you got the roadmap. So what's the plans? So the roadmap itself is pretty tight. So early Q4, which is, let's say, with less than a month, is the XFUZION. So that's the token. That's the soul of the whole project. So don't miss out on it. And then you got NFTs in mid Q4, and exemplify contract. We get the 5% per day. So that's end Q4 23, and then the pools at the same time. So NFTs, exemplify, pools around the same time. Probably just get the NFTs out first, so then you can start earning that referral rewards and start doing some votes for the path moving forward. So that's the roadmap. That's the white paper itself. So you can come and have a look at the homepage. So pretty much cover it all. You got the little graph there. So that's the breakdown of where all the tokens go. So that's after the, so you got 25% for the pre-sale, so the early launch, and that's the breakdown for the rest there. So you got the X Quantum, the reserved, and the marketing and dev 1%. So only 1%, very, very small. So as I said, I've got to keep running this and keep it going, and yeah, pretty much get the word out there. So if you could like this video, share this video so we can get it out there, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that. And any influencers out there, I'll reach out to you myself, don't you worry about that. So your NFTs, the Exemplify, and then just a little bit of about us, Q&As. So I'll put some more Q&A questions in here, of course, and the whole site, as I said, it's going to get a little bit of a revamp, and you'll notice that. So if come in and it's changed, that's exactly why. So yeah, myself, I got the dev, awesome dev. He's done a few projects, very successful. And then if you need support, you can, or any questions, of course, just email support@xfuzion.finance, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So let's go and connect. Let's connect up. So obviously on the Pulsechain, I'm using Rabby. So there's going to be warnings because there's no liquidity there at the moment. So just go ahead and ignore those. A lot of contracts, a lot of projects have those little warnings. So let's go to the DApp. Okay, so in the DApp, of course, you've got the swap and liquidity. So liquidity won't come into play until that contract comes out for the LPs, but you've got your swap. So you can swap your Pulse, you'll be able to swap the XFUZION token. So you can sell, you can buy, and then you got your DAO you can swap to for the Exemplify contract. So if you have your Pulse, you can come in and swap it whatever you want, or vice versa. So, and you got your pre-sale, and you've got your, you can obviously change your slippage. So if a lot of people on, you can just change that so it goes through. So the same as most protocols. And then the pre-sale, so here we go, here's the countdown. So it is 25 days. Now that could get, full disclosure, they could get less, or that could be more if everything goes smooth. The contract audits, there's 3 contracts in it, in this XFUZION. So if they go well, this site goes well with the audit, then this could go down. Just all depends. But at the moment it's 25 days, 4 hours and 51 minutes. So you simply come in here and you put in your Pulse. So it has to be this amount of Pulse. I think it's around $21 minimum. And then you got your maximum there, which I think is about 12,000. So you just put that in there, and then when that timer is all the way down, you're good to go. So however you want to keep a timer on your phone or whatever to remind yourself, there it is right there. You can see it for yourself. So, and then you got the pre-sale contract address. You go and have a look at that. And that is the project. I'm excited. You've got the Telegram, YouTube. So this video will be on there, of course, on the Epic DeFi Nomads channel you're watching right now. And then over on Twitter, X, there's a link there as well. So if you go over there and please support over on Twitter as well, that'd be awesome. So smash the like. I'm looking forward to the launch. I just want it to be safe, and just will put every single effort into this project. So I'm sick and tired. The main reason why I want to do this project is I'm sick and tired of people making projects and then 2 months, 3 months later, it's rugged. It's gone down in a spiral, and the liquidity's been drained. So that's one of my main reasons. So I've been in the space for a while on DeFi, and it's time doing a project. So if you want to join me, you want to support me, you want to support the community, come on over. Happy to have you. And I'm not gonna keep rambling on. So thanks very much for your time, everyone, and hope everyone has a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are. Nomads out.